Hey, Tony here. I'm standing in Montebello State Park, which is, well, it's in between Hamilton and Warsaw, Illinois, just across the river from Keokuk, Iowa. And I'm standing in a floodplain right now. And the reason that I want to talk to you about floodplains is because there's a lot of significant plants that you can find that generally only grow in a floodplain. First, let me explain what a floodplain is. A floodplain is an area by a river or a significant stream that, due to heavy rainfall, but generally in the spring, with the snow melting and the ice melting and all that stuff, gets inundated with water. One way that you can tell, well, first of all, you're going to be by a river generally, but the river will push a lot of debris up. You can see smaller sticks here, and you can tell which way the water flows because generally there will be debris stacked up around trees. Now, the trees that will grow in a floodplain are well-established trees that can handle the flood that comes through occasionally. Like, for example, this oak right here. The bigger, stronger maples, but some of the other plants that you can find are those that really like water. For example, mulberries. Usually you'll find mulberries near a pond, creek, or a river. Right now we're on the Mississippi, and there's the mighty mist right there, and Keokuk on the other side of the river. But some of the other things that you can find, well, mulberries, as I mentioned, and there's a lot of really good uses for mulberries. Slippery elm is a plant that you can find in areas like this. Slippery elm is significant because the inner bark of slippery elm contains a substance, a mucilaginous substance, that's used to coat the throat when you have cough, to bring down that irritation. So sore throat, coughing, sinus infections, where your throat is really getting irritated, it'll take care of that. Also along the river there, you'll see quite a bit of red elm, and the red elm, on the inner bark of that, contains salicin, which when it goes into the body, the human body converts to salicylic acid, which is the main compound in aspirin. So you can find the things to treat common cold right in a spot like this. Now, because trees do get killed off from the rain or the floods, you can also find mushrooms down in areas like this because they bloom, they come up, and they go away. But a lot of mushrooms that are edible like living on dead wood, and certain dead woods in particular. So it's a good place to find that. Also, blackberries and raspberries also like areas like this, but they like to stick right in between the edge of the woods and the sunny places. So you'll find those along the border of that. Plus there's a whole plethora of other types of plants, chicory growing down here, things of that nature, that can be used for medicine or for food. So floodplains, you've got one near you, I'm sure, unless you live in the desert, and then it's not Midwest. If you live in the Midwest, you live near a floodplain someplace. So something to check out, go explore, but bring insect repellent, because this damp area also likes to bring up mosquitoes. So, all right, so I just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day.